We've all been there. You see a video with millions, sometimes hundreds of millions of views, and you just have to wonder, how on earth did they do that? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the wild and honestly pretty weird world of YouTube popularity.
I mean, it seems like a simple question, right? A popular video, it has tons of views, tons of likes. End of story. But, as we're about to find out, the real answer is way more complicated and, frankly, a lot more fun to dig into. For basically everyone, from creators to huge brands and even academics, cracking the YouTube code is like finding the ultimate treasure map. You've got billions of people watching, so the competition is just insane, and the stakes could not be higher. So, to really understand this gold rush, you first have to get your head around the size of the playground we're talking about. And trust me, it is absolutely massive.
Okay, think about this for a second. YouTube went from its very first video ever, me at the zoo, to being bought by Google for over $1.5 billion in just over a year. That isn't just fast, that's basically light speed.
And what about today? Well, the platform has an almost unbelievable 2.2 billion active users every single month. That's the crowd. That's the global stadium packed to the rafters with viewers. And every single creator is fighting for a spot on that main stage.
All right, so with an audience that huge, how do you even get noticed? Well, turns out marketers have this whole playbook, this set of strategies, all designed to master the hunt for your clicks.
Oh, you know these. You've seen them a million times. Those super bright, crazy thumbnails that just scream, "Click me." The constant reminders to smash that like button and subscribe. The very specific titles. These aren't just random ideas. They're a finely tuned toolkit built to make you curious.
And check this out. It is not random at all. It's a classic marketing funnel. Every little piece is designed to pull you along on a journey. From just glancing at the thumbnail to clicking the video, and hopefully for them, becoming a loyal fan. It's a total science of persuasion.
But that whole playbook, that's really about the art of marketing. So what happens when we try to apply the hard science of data to figure out what goes viral?
And this is where things get really cool. Some researchers at Stanford University basically said, hey, what if we stop treating YouTube popularity like it's just luck and start treating it like a problem we can solve with computers and a whole lot of data? So they came up with this system to classify every video out there. If it got less than 100,000 views, boom, non-popular. If it got more, they sorted it into badly received, neutral, or overwhelmingly praised using a mix of its likes, dislikes, and comments. Pretty neat, right? And here it is. This shows the actual math behind it. They didn't just guess. They built a real formula to give each popular video a score. This let them slap a scientific label on every single one and then feed all that info to a computer to see what patterns it could find.
So what did the machine find? After crunching all that data, what were the magic ingredients? Well, 3 things popped up as the best clues for predicting success. Number 1, how fast a video started trending. Number 2, its category, like music or gaming. And number 3, get this, the text in the description box.
Okay, so we have the marketer's art, we have the data scientist's code, and they're both chasing the same thing, popularity. But this is where our story takes a huge, mind-bending twist. This is the popularity paradox.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? If a video is super popular, it's got to be good. It's got to be accurate. It's the wisdom of the crowd. But what if the crowd is, well, wrong?
To test that exact idea, researchers zeroed in on a really specific topic, cataract surgery. They grabbed all the most viewed videos about it and then scored each one on 2 things, how popular it was and how medically reliable it was. And the results were definitely not what anyone expected. Okay, just look at this data. It's actually stunning. That VPI column is basically its popularity score. And you can see videos from TV shows and big channels have a huge score, right? They're super popular. But now look at the next column, the discern score. That measures how reliable the medical info is. And here, those same popular channels have the lowest score. Meanwhile, videos from academic institutions, the most reliable sources, are way less popular. And this leads us to the researchers' final, just shocking conclusion. They found an inverse relationship. The more popular a video was, the less reliable it was likely to be. The big takeaway here is that on YouTube, being popular and being high quality are not the same thing at all.
So what in the world does this all mean for us? The billions of people scrolling through YouTube every day?
it means we might need a whole new way to think about what we're watching.
All right, let's just boil it all down. We've seen that this race for views is kind of like a science, and there's a clear playbook for how to win. But the most important thing we learned is that a high view count is absolutely no guarantee of quality or accuracy. In fact, like we just saw, they can be the complete opposite.
Which leaves us with one last question to chew on. The next time you're scrolling, what are you going to be looking for? The popular choice or the reliable one? Just something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.